Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading. It's going to be what does God want you to know right now. This will be messages of encouragement or words of encouragement for those that need it right now, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and leave the timestamps in the description box below. Also, I'm going to leave a short message too as well about intuition. And being able to hear God and follow God and stuff like that, and what that means to us individually, okay? And how to like interpret it, the messages that are in this reading today, okay? So make sure you check that out. But let's go ahead and get in the readings, my love, okay? Okay, hello my love. So you guys chose pile number one. This is the card that you guys chose. Also the crystal that I have on this card is rose quartz. So this is a symbol of like unconditional love, self-love as well too. Also healing and forgiveness. Okay, so if those words resonate with you right now, then this may be a stone that you should be working with, or you have been working with, to increase love for yourself, for others, unconditional love. Also to heal and forgive others, but most importantly ourselves, okay? So that we can move forward in life. All right, so when I was starting this reading, and these are channel messages if I didn't already mention that, okay? So this is what I'm picking up intuitively. I may read the card and it may tie into it. It may be a completely different message, okay? So just take it how it resonates for you. But when I was starting this reading, my loves, a deck of like cards I had fell over, okay, just out of the blue. So you could be feeling like that things are falling apart for you right now. It kind of gives like a tower moment as well too. So you could be a Scorpio, a Leo, also a Aries. I'm picking up intuitively, okay, especially with the rose quartz, okay? Or that could be the energy that you're in right now, or that could be some type of importance to you, okay, or not. It just depends. But you could feel like that everything's falling apart. Something could have happened very unexpectedly for you, okay? This could be current energy. This could be the past, all right? I'm hearing, all right? But it's actually falling all together, okay? I also get to that you feel like that you're in need of like a lot of protection right now, okay? I usually keep this evil eye in my videos, all of my videos, but this particular card has an evil eye, okay? And I just noticed too the hearts, okay? So definitely love, okay? There could be a strong need for self-love, okay? You could be wanting to receive love from people right now, but God is telling you that most importantly, to know that you're loved, okay? So God is our higher self. Our higher self is God, okay? So God always loves us, meaning that we will always have the love from ourselves, okay? Most importantly. And then that energy flows outward, okay? And then that creates the energetic flow of unconditional love, okay? So that's really important to you, okay? Something could have happened during Valentine's Day, or that could have some type of importance to you, okay? February could have some importance to you, okay? You could be focusing on your lineage, I'm hearing, okay? That's a very side message, okay? I'm not sure if that connects to everything, but it could be about your connections, okay? Your family history, I'm hearing, okay? This could have something to do with family or planning yourself, okay? You could be trying to ground yourself more, or there could be a need for you to ground yourself more, okay? You learning more about your ancestors or your lineage, or connecting more with heritage could help you ground yourself, I'm hearing, okay? Spending time in nature, or doing some type of exercises where you literally ground yourself, okay? So that could be walking in nature, yoga, different things like that, okay? Take it how it resonates for you, okay? On this card, though, it actually reads time. You are trying too hard. Give it time, okay? So there's some patience that God wants you to have right now, okay? You could be trying to force things too much, okay? You could be very passionate, very fiery about something, okay? You could be a fire sign watching this. You don't have to be, or you could have that somewhere in your chart, okay? I'm also hearing that something could pick up for you during the fire sign months. So we are in a fire sign. Time is fluid, so whenever you find this is meant for you, but we are in the month of April, so that is going to be Aries energy. Something could happen during July, August, and also November and December, okay? But I'm picking up the warmer months, so I'm feeling between the months of April to July or August. That could be the right time for you, okay? And this could be past energy, or this could be currently how you feel right now. So I feel intuitively that the time is almost near. God is encouraging you to keep going, okay? To keep pushing. Sometimes that isn't, it could be that, but sometimes it's not necessarily pushing things forward physically in a tangible sense, but it could be like a mental or a spiritual thing. So God wants you to keep on fighting spiritual battles. It could be like mental, I'm hearing, okay, mental anguish or something like that. So be mindful of that. It may be a need for you to focus more on your health right now, more than anything. So mentally, physically, and spiritually, okay, however that may resonate with you, okay. But surrender, I'm hearing, okay. Surrender, release. It's released to divine timing, I'm hearing, okay. This could have something to do with Sagittarius energy, I'm hearing as well too. You're divinely guided, okay. So always know that you're always protected, you're always loved, and you're always divinely guided, okay. That energy is always there for you to tap in. Even if you think it's not there, it is, okay. You just have to tap into that energy through prayer, meditation, grounding exercises, okay. You'll know how that resonates for you, all right. I think I want to go ahead and pull a lesson card for you. I'm trying to see if there's any more messages I have about time, okay. There could be a strong need for you to rest, my loves, okay. There's not really a need for you, this is gonna sound odd, and take it how it resonates for you, okay, but it may not be a need for you to push that hard physically right now, tangibly, okay, in the reality sense, I'm trying to say, okay, if that makes sense, but that it's all going to happen when it's supposed to happen and how it's supposed to happen, okay. So just give it time, rest, go with the flow. That may be all you can do right now, my loves, okay. Let's go ahead and get a lesson card, okay. Just one card, please. I just needed to shuffle one card. There may be some big changes happening in your life as well too, my loves, okay. So this could be actually preparing you for those changes that are yet to come, I'm hearing, all right. So you have peace. I'm a being of love, and I release all negative energy, okay. We talked a lot about love, okay. So it's a time for you to truly embody that, and I think what I take from this, I should say, is it's more about self-love and you creating that energy within inside of yourself so that it goes outward, okay. And so if you are desiring love from other people, this could be romantically, but it doesn't have to be. That starts within first, okay. So people will feel that when it's radiating off of you, but it's because you created that energy, okay. There's a need to release negative energy, okay. So if you're fixated on time, it can be creating a lot of turmoil. It's actually decreasing peace, inner peace, okay. And it could be affecting peace around you as well too, okay. So you can have a lot of conflict inside of you and outside of you right now, okay. So be mindful of that. I kind of get like a 5 of Wands energy from that, okay. But it's because of negative energy. It can be outside of us, it can be internal. In this case, I feel like it's a mixture of both. So all the practices that we discussed earlier, there's a need for you to focus on that, to call in peace, love, and positive energy, okay, within yourself and around you, all right. So I'm actually, and release worry. We have this on the bottom of the deck, all right. So it says, I'm learning that worry does not change an outcome, okay. So everything is happening the way it's supposed to happen, okay. It's going to be happening in divine timing, my loves, okay. So there's no need to worry or to rush, okay. So I'm actually going to leave it there, my loves, okay. If this message resonated with you, or if you just simply enjoyed it, please let me know in the comment section below. And if you haven't heard this today, my loves, you are cherished and you are loved. Until next time. Hello, my loves. You've chosen pile number 2. The stone that we have on here is actually turquoise, okay? So turquoise is a stone for protection. It's very calming energy as well too. What's another one? Tranquility, which can be a similar word. Protection, calmness, truth. That's the word I'm looking for. This is a great stone for truth, also for the throat chakra as well too, okay? So if you're having issues with speaking your truth or accepting the truth, this is a great stone for you to work with, okay? Or you may have been doing that already, or you may feel called to this stone, and that could be the reason why, okay? This is a great stone for Sagittarius, Scorpio, Taurus. What's another stone? Pisces, okay? You could be any other sign, okay? But that may resonate with you, okay? And that may be why you were drawn to pick this pile, okay? For this one, I'm not sure if I can show this, y'all, so I'm just gonna cover that up, all right? What I pick up from this card, and these are channeled messages, if I didn't mention that in my intro, okay? But you could be feeling very vulnerable right now, okay? I kind of get like the star energy card from the traditional deck, which is a symbol of vulnerability, okay? So you could be an Aquarius watching this, okay? Aquarius season could be important to you, or you could have like a star-like quality, or you could have a sense of like feeling hopeless right now. Unfortunately, I hope that's not how you guys are feeling. God is encouraging you to feel hopeful, okay? To wish upon a star, I'm hearing, okay? So know that all of your dreams and wishes, prayers, will be answered in the next few days, I'm hearing, okay? Very short time period, okay? Time is fluid though, okay? But take it how it resonates for you, all right? But I get that very strongly, okay, that everything's going to be answered. So if you came to this power with a particular question, it will be answered for you, okay? You could have been getting signs from the Most High recently, and I'm not sure if you know this, but it's actually answering your question, okay? Or if you have something that you want answered, it's a great time to go into meditation and prayer, and the answers will be provided for you in due time, I'm hearing, okay? It's a sense of like, and I said the vulnerability earlier, it's a sense of you wanting to expose your true self, okay? Like a sense of like nakedness, obviously how the card looks, but even with the turquoise stone, truthness, okay? So there can be truthness in nakedness, okay? I know that's a bit interesting message, okay? So that could tie somehow to it, okay? I get a sense of you exposing yourself, okay? In like a very like beautiful way, showing people what your authentic truth is, okay? It could be unsettling for you. It could be unsettling for other people. I don't necessarily mean that you're taking off your clothes, okay? So I don't want you to take it like that, okay? This could be an intimate connection coming in for you, or you just being more intimate with other people, okay? From like a soul level, all right? You could have shielded yourself or closed yourself, and we say that in like the symbol sense, or as like a metaphor, I should say, that you could have shielded yourself from people or clothed yourself in a personality, or it's an identity or a false truth, a lie, that wasn't necessarily you, okay? So this could have been physically, spiritually, mentally, or a mixture of all, okay? I seen you want to release that, okay? Getting back to your roots, or getting back to yourself, getting back to the person that you've always been, okay? I get like chills from that when I say that for some reason, okay? So that could be resonating heavily with somebody right now, okay? It could be cold where you are, okay? Or something about air conditioning. That's a random, it's because I get chills a lot, and it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm cold. So it's something to that, okay? You could have been like closed off or felt very cold-hearted, okay, by you having to do that, all right? in the past, all right, and you want to release that, I'm hearing, okay? You want to be seen for who you really are. You want to be seen for your heart, for your authentic self, okay? You no longer care about how people see you, okay? I get that you see yourself through God's eyes, okay? So you could have spent a lot of time, or this is, the card is encouraging you, or my message is encouraging you to spend more time with God, all right? Spend more time in nature, by yourself, getting to know yourself, loving yourself for who you are, okay? And seeing yourself through God's eyes, seeing yourself how amazing, how unique, how important you are, how loved you are, okay? It's going to be very like groundbreaking for you. It's actually going to create a lot of passion inside of you. I never noticed that until now, but it'll create a lot of passion inside of you. It could be like you could be healing your sacral, solar plexus as well with the yellow. I didn't even see these colors, but the blue is going to be, it symbolizes a sense of like water to me. So you could be a water sign watching this. You don't have to be. But tapping into your emotions heavily as well too, okay? Healing your heart chakra, okay? Grounding yourself, okay? You could be like extending an olive branch to somebody, I'm hearing, okay? With this particular vine right there, okay? You could be growing something as well too. You could be embarking on more of a healthier diet, or just having a green thumb right now. But I get strongly, it's no olives on here, but this definitely speaks to me as like an olive branch. So extending the olive branch. So you could be wanting to make amends with somebody, or somebody could be wanting to make amends with you. Or you could be extending the olive branch to yourself, meaning that you're coming back into one within yourself, okay? And being your true self. So on this card, it actually reads, imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Okay. Your negative thoughts could have like kept you trapped in the past, I'm hearing. Okay. You could have felt like that you were consumed by a lot of like your attachments, addictions, darkness, okay? Don't get scared by those words. Attachments could be things that no longer serve us. That could be a job, that could be a relationship, that could be a mindset, okay? It can come off a lot more harmless, or how can I put this? Not as intentional as it may seem, okay, on a conscious level, if that makes sense to you guys, okay? I get the throat chakra again, so you could have had issues with actually expressing your thoughts. That's what I'm getting intuitively. You could have held back how you really felt, or what you thought about things, places, people, situations, okay? This could be past, present, future energy. So you want to create room for you to express yourself to other people, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be a verbal thing. It could be how you live. It could be how you express yourself outward. I'm also hearing how you dress, how you walk, okay? It could be the smallest of things, okay? I'm getting two different things. You could be focused more on the bigger picture now, or you could be, I also get an eagle, that could be some type of importance to you as well too, okay? Or that could have a meaning in you, a meaning to it for you, okay, somehow. Or you could be focusing more on like the smaller details, okay? Or you could have been too focused on the smaller details and not on the bigger picture. It could have kept your thoughts very limited and negative in the past, okay? Or this is something that God is encouraging you to release, okay? So when we think of God and we think of our higher self, we think of light, okay? When we think of attachments, devil energy, okay? Toxicity, we think of darkness, okay? So for us to release ourselves from those attachments, that toxicity, that negativity, we have to push more into the light, which is God is connected to that. Our higher self is connected to that energy, okay? So there's a need for you to create room for that, which is going to lead to brand new opportunities and possibilities in your life, okay, which are unknown, all right? I want to say that I'm not even too sure exactly what that is. You may not be either, okay? That could be bringing a lot of darkness or like a shadow or forecast over you. I'm hearing heavy emphasis on weather. I'm not sure what that's about, but that could be important to you somehow when you're watching this reading. But it's actually putting like a gloom or like a doomsday type of energy over it because you are afraid. Okay, so there's a need for you to release fear. God wants you to know that it's going to be okay, all right, and that even though you don't know what the outcome is or the new opportunities and possibilities, you kind of want to get like a sense of it beforehand, my littles, which a lot of times it doesn't work that way, okay? It's like an element of surprise, okay, for you. And so God wants you to be open to that, okay, and to work in unison, all right? The universe always wants us to win, okay? So everything is always conspiring for our greatest good, whether you know that or not, all right? And whether you know that or not, and I think it's your thoughts, okay? Because that phrase, for some reason, you don't believe that, so that God wants you to shift your mindset, all right, and to know that everything is always conspiring for your greatest good, all right? So what's on the other side, whether you know what it is or not, it's always for your greater good, okay? Sometimes our ego can make us believe that it isn't, but it is, okay? And sometimes that comes with releasing an old version of ourselves, I'm hearing, all right? An expression of something new, all right? And that could be anything. That could be internally, so within you, or that could be externally, so that could be from somewhere else, or a place, person, thing, okay? Just be open to the possibilities, I'm hearing, all right? Let's get one lesson card for you before we close the reading. One lesson card. I saw change. One lesson card. I just want one. There's a need for you to go within, to connect the dots, okay, to see the lesson in your pain and suffering, okay? There's beauty in pain and suffering, meaning that we can transmute and transform that energy into wisdom if we're able to see the lesson, okay? It's not to blame someone else or not take accountability for yourself or for what the person did to you or the situation, whatever it may be, but it's to find the lesson, okay? And within our lessons is always wisdom, all right? So at the bottom of the deck, we have self-esteem. It says, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others, okay? So there's a need for an increase in confidence and self-esteem, okay? And I believe that's what we talked about on the front of the card from the image that we had, that your confidence and self-esteem is increasing because you're going to be stepping into your more authentic self, okay? Or you're already in that energy, okay? But that's something that we're constantly growing, we're constantly healing, okay? So that's a never-ending journey for us in life, all right? But the two cards that fell out, which you got quite a few messages, all right? You got regret. I know that I cannot change the past, okay? So regret is a lower frequency. It's a lower emotion. It's very natural for us as a human being, but those emotions that we don't want to stay in too long, okay? We want to get the lesson, the wisdom, and then transmute the energy into something more positive, okay? So whatever you did in the past, or someone or some experience that you had in the past, it's really time for you to release it, all right? And find the wisdom, the lesson, okay? Oftentimes when we don't see that, we end up stepping into an energy of regret, feeling that we did something wrong or that it was a mistake or something that we could fix, or if we had the opportunity again, we could do it over. But it's actually wisdom that you're supposed to get from those past experiences, okay? Those lessons were very valuable to you, for you at this point that you are on your journey and where you're headed towards, I'm hearing, okay? You also got friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason, okay? So, heavy crown chakra I'm getting, and sacral, okay? You could have a bond deepening with the friend, okay? That could be romantically, that just could be it just becoming a deeper bond, a more intimate bond, okay? Intimacy doesn't necessarily have to be romantic or like a physical type of thing, if you understand what I'm saying. It could just be you guys growing closer together, okay? Or it could be romantically, I can barely get out, I'm sorry, y'all. It could be romantically, okay? Heavy throat chakra again, okay? So there could be a need for you to spend more time in meditation to open up your throat chakra. I would definitely encourage the turquoise stone for you, or any other stone that you feel called to that's going to allow you to speak more clearly, I'm hearing, all right? But heavy emphasis on friendship right now, or going towards that in the near future, okay? And God wants you to be open to this, to know that it has been placed on your path for a reason, to help you continue to move forward, my loves, okay? And for you to step into your authentic self and intimacy, I'm hearing, okay? And to explore all levels of intimacy, not just what we have been told through media and society, I'm hearing, okay? Interesting message, my loves. I'm gonna leave it right there, okay? Because I feel like I'm kind of repeating myself, all right? But if you enjoyed this message, or if it resonated with you, please let me know in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And most importantly, my loves, if you have not heard this today, you are loved and you're cherished. Until next time. Hello, my loves. You have chosen pile number 3. So with this one, you actually had the stone Hematite. I believe that's how you pronounce it, okay? This is a great stone for building inner power, or increasing it, I should say. Increasing inner strength, I'm hearing. This is a stone for Aries and Scorpio, I believe, too, but anybody could use it, I believe. But you might want to do some research on that to see how that may interact with you and your chart and your own personal energy, okay? So if those words stick out to you, or if you feel called to work with this stone, or maybe you already have been, okay? Maybe that's the energy that I'm picking up on for you, okay? In this particular card, I pick up a few different things. Oddly enough, I get a very like yin yang energy from this, which is odd because I have the circles, but it doesn't really symbolize that technically. All right, but so I definitely see some balancing out for you, okay? Between like masculine and feminine energy, okay? There's a need for you to ground yourself, okay? It's different though. This kind of gives similar energy to pile 1. So if you felt drawn to that card, or that pile, I should say, it may have some additional messages for you, but I get a different type of energy for you, okay? I get more like passion. It's something to do with these circles, which I'm not picking up on yet, but just something's overlapping, or you're having clarity within something, or you're coming full circle maybe, okay? You could be coming to like coming into balance, finding like a middle ground, comparing and contrasting. That could be energy that you're in right now. I would say don't stay in that too long. It doesn't sound healthy or positive to me, honestly, thinking about it. And I say this because I don't know if you guys remember, but in school, when you would draw like a diagram, I think that's what you call, you would do like a circle and a circle, and then they will overlap in the middle. I don't know if you guys are seeing like what I'm talking about right here in the card. So I get like the pros and cons, and then the comparisons, or the positive of both in the middle. All right, so you could be weighing your option about things right now. This could be about a person, a place, a situation, a thing, okay? It could be a plethora of things, all right? I want to say that you're going to come to a conclusion about this, or you stayed in this energy way too long. Okay, so God wants you to release this. I'm hearing, okay, and go with the flow. It's, I get, because it doesn't feel, when I say the words out loud, it doesn't come off as if it is negative, but the way my body feels, it feels very unhealthy for you in the long run, okay? Whether that's mentally, physically, or spiritually, or whatever mindset you have about something or a particular person or situation or place, or how you think things should go, is actually limiting to you, okay? It's actually holding you back. So on the back of the card, we have life is a series of constantly shifting cycles, okay? Exactly. That could be what you're learning, or God wants you to understand that you're going to go in and out of certain energy all throughout life, okay? There's never an ending for you while you're still living, okay? While you still have breath inside of your body, you're going to always shift throughout those cycles, okay? I'm kind of getting like the infinity symbol, okay? So your light and your power is infinite, I'm hearing, okay? The cycles and shifting in life in general is infinite, okay? It never stops, ever, okay? When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Yes, that's what I was speaking of. My body felt very like heavy and tight while I was speaking of it. And I think that you see comparing and contrasting and the pros and the cons and the positives in the middle as like a good thing for you, or you could be very linear or very like graphic in regards to like the diagram thing that I mentioned, if that's the right word for it. Hopefully it is, y'all. But God is wanting you to step outside of that, my loves, okay? And to go with the natural flow of the universe, okay? Not society, not the world, okay? Because those can be at totally different frequencies than us, okay? And of God a lot of times, unfortunately, okay? But fortunately, because then it's usually, we usually learn our best lessons during those times, okay? And it can push us out of sync or away from God a lot of times is too. When we are in the flow or the cycle of the world or of society, okay? So it's creating a lot of unnecessary stress because you are resisting change, okay? Change is a natural part of life, okay? Some type of stagnancy energy, okay? I get earth in this as well too, so you could be an earth sign watching this, or earth placement, okay? Or that could be some type of importance to you, okay? I'm here, pay attention to like the earth, to the things you see outside. Those are gonna those images, whether you're envisioning in your head or during meditation or prayer, or you're going out and seeing these things, for example, birds, grass, different animals, water, rocks, trees, it's going to help you, it's going to help remind you of the greatness of God, okay? And meaning that it's going to help you ground yourself, okay? And remember what's important. I know that's a very interesting message. It's a little bit intricate, honestly, okay? But I find intuitively that that's going to be very important to you during this time period, okay? There's a strong need for you to step away from what society wants for you, okay? It may not be the same as what God has for you, I'm hearing, okay? So our higher self is attached to God, okay? So whatever's happening for you, this change or whatever is shifting for you, and it could be very similar, okay? You could be getting like a sense of deja vu, I'm hearing, but that's a part of life. So there could be additional lessons that you didn't learn in the last cycle, or the last cycle could be teaching you or helping you with this current cycle to step into change, okay, and to continue to move forward. And then the last part reads, go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. Exactly. Exactly. And it's interesting because I actually took this from like the Lovers Oracle deck, which has a lot of love message or a lot of messages about romance, but Oddly enough, all three cards that came out didn't really focus on that. It was more centered, focused around like self and mindset, and being one with yourself and getting closer to God. All right, which is what my intention was for the reading. So very beautiful messages that came out, my loves. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get a lesson card to close the reading, my loves. All right, I see change again, self-esteem. I think I saw that. I think I saw change during my pre-shuffle for all three piles, oddly enough. Okay, so change could be a really big thing for you in this particular pile. Okay, since I'm bringing that up. All right, I see it again when I split the deck. Discipline as well too. It'll be crazy if change actually came out. We'll see though. Okay, there's a need for you to be disciplined about something. Okay, I don't know if that's in regards to your health, your work. Okay, my love. So the lesson card that you got out is balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Okay, I believe that we touched on balance earlier. It was a yin and yang type of energy. Okay, which we didn't really have that symbol anywhere, but I could feel that very heavily. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, you guys have empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. Again, that's that diagram thing of the pros and the cons, and the comparing and contrast, and the positives in the center. Okay, that could be something to do with pregnancy. I'm getting intuitively as well too. Okay, so that could have some type of importance to you right now or in the near future. But have empathy. Okay, not only for yourself but whoever that you're engaging with. Okay, I don't know who this particular person is. It could be a plethora of people. Okay, but to have empathy for it. Okay, a person, place, thing, or situation. Okay, whether this is in the past, its current energy, or in the future. Okay, there's definitely a need for you to be balanced. Okay, to find balance. Okay, it seems like whatever you're pushing away from is actually going to bring you balance, oddly enough, but you're trying to balance it out in like a very linear, logical, practical way. Okay, this could be in regards to love. That could be romance, but love doesn't necessarily always mean romance. It can be love for ourselves, our family, our friends, our passions, you know, our career. It could be a plethora of things. Okay, but there's a need for you to, I kind of get like a Pisces energy. Like, you know how the symbol for Pisces is a fish? It's two fishes, I should say. So one fish, I believe, is the actual world or the tangible world I'm hearing. Okay, the other fish is like the higher self, spirituality, God, a higher realm. All right, and the goal of a Pisces and those two fishes to find the balance. Okay, so there's a need for you to find a balance between the material world, that's the word I was looking for, and the ethereal world or the spiritual world I'm hearing. Okay, and that could be what you're comparing right now, trying to find the positives, but in the middle is you, and so you have to find a way to flow through those things. Okay, and find balance in that. Oddly enough, love is going to be attached more to the spiritual realm, whether you know that or not. Okay, so you could have been too attached to the material realm, I'm hearing. All right, deep message. I feel like I'm repeating myself, love, so I'm actually gonna leave it right there. Okay, I'm gonna leave it right there. All right, so if this message resonated with you, or if you just simply enjoyed it, please let me know in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And most importantly, my loves, if you have not heard this today, you are loved and you are cherished. Until next time.